Doreen. Number one, again, a very strong day on Wall Street, this time unencumbered by any media releases or leaks. Listen. The reporter for the Financial Times got all freaked out, didn't want to appear like he had been leaked anything from the Fed. But the fact is, the big decision comes tomorrow. Today, there's nothing holding back these markets.
Well, no, but I mean, the only thing I'm going to say, Liz, is the people that are participating obviously think that the Fed is going to be very supportive in the monetary policy that they currently have. I think if you look at the volume, it'll tell you that a lot of people are waiting to see what they say, because the volume is going to be, looks like it's on track to close here for one of the lowest days of the year.
Charlie, jump in here. I think this market, what do I know, but why wouldn't it look at something like tapering as a positive, meaning we are a little bit firmer in the economy and therefore we can afford to get off this morphine drip that has been the $85 billion bond buying program every single month?
You know, Liz, I think you hit the nail right on the head there, and I think that's why we've seen so much volatility in these markets, because I'm saying, is this the glass half full market or the glass half full market? And I agree with you in the sense, you know, you got to look at it as good news, bad news, and I think eventually people will look at that and say, hey, wait a second, this is very positive, that, you know, it's time for the patient to come off of life support and see if they can breathe by itself. But if you read the tape today, I agree with Doreen in the sense that it is on very light volume, but I find it quite encouraging that the market held on to the 20-day moving average ahead of the Fed after showing the weakness that we saw yesterday afternoon.
Right, and we have on the screen the S&P leaders with all different types of names. You know, the laggards the same, but really more leaders than laggards pushing this market higher. And then we get to, Jonathan Nejad, a very interesting move for crude oil. And today, when you look and see that we are now well above $98 a barrel, you've got to figure that the next way station is 100. I mean, am I correct?
Yeah, I think that's what everybody's kind of looking at, is $100 is the next leading point. But it's going to be basically based off of what the Fed says tomorrow as a big key for that. I think it's going to overshadow the inventory number tomorrow slightly. And I think what kind of people are looking for in the Fed is more. We know that there's going to be a stop eventually to quantitative easing. That's only logic. But what that's going to look like, what the speed is, and really what more indicators from the economy the Fed wants to look at, so we can be on the same page as the Fed and kind of getting an understanding of when they're going to pull back or how they're going to pull back.
I really hope everybody joins us tomorrow for Countdown to the Closing Bell, because the Fed will have made its announcement. Doreen will have her football pads on, fighting everybody on the floor for trade. Really, Charlie, you're going to see everyone making a trade no matter what the decision is. Will that just add to the volatility, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and I think that's leading into what she was saying. I think you're going to see two-sided trade there, because I think there's two big camps here right now. Some that feel that the market's gotten a little bit ahead of itself, and others that are saying, hey, wait a second, this market technically is on very good footing, and we are starting to get a steady drip of positive news.
Good to see all of you, and we'll see all kinds of bumps and bruises tomorrow on the trading floors, I'm sure. Thank you.
I hope they're not mine.
Yeah, no, Doreen, you're tougher than everybody down there, please. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Check out these moves. The Dow